Well, hello everybody. This is Kendelanice for reviews and news. This will be on my new edition playlist. I will be talking quickly, and I'll tell you why quickly, about Johnny Gill's and Ralph Tresvant's concert in Atlantic City, New Jersey yesterday. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. So the reason why I'm going to be quick, literally just got off the road like 5 minutes ago. I ran in here with my Bobby Brown shirt on. Shout out Chanel. My girlfriend drove. She bought the tickets for me for my birthday. My birthday was in June. She bought the tickets, I think in April, somewhere like that. So we've been looking forward to seeing Ralph Tresvant and Johnny Gill. They were live at the Tropicana. We stayed at the Tropicana. They were live at Caesar Palace. So we've been waiting for it, anticipating it, excited about it. Now, when I first was going to do this interview, I'm so used to doing interviews. When I first was going to do this review, I was going to do, well, let me save that later. Let me save that for later. All right. And the reason why this has to be a quick review, yes, let me just back up. Woosah, woosah, just got off the road, woosah. Had to do this right now, woosah. Because we're getting ready to go to another concert, the same concert, different city, same concert. So we just left Atlantic City, New Jersey. Shout out to all my Jersey people, South Jersey in the house. We just left that concert. We drove back, just got in right now. And then I have to shower, change, get ready to leave in an hour to go to the next spot. So excited about the show. New Edition for life, NE for life. I'm a rider. That's what I do. Chanel is a rider. That's what she does. We've even seen New Edition get their Hollywood Walk of Fame star in Hollywood in 2017. Chanel and I have gone to so many New Edition concerts together. I don't even know how many at this point. I don't know how many shirts we have. I don't know how many experiences we have with New Edition. I don't know because it's been that many. So to get ready for this show, I said, let me make us some shirts. So I made us some shirts. It took me for forever because I wanted them right and I did everything from scratch. So I was like, well, what do I want to put on the shirt? I decided to put Riz and Skills. Riz, if you're a New Edition fan, you know that that's been Ralph's nickname for forever. And Skills with a Z is Johnny's nickname because he got skills, right? And I put hashtag NE for life, and then I had to go old school. I put our names on the back. So she absolutely loved it. And I made a crossbody bag with hashtag NE for life on it and a microphone. So even in Skills, I made a microphone with a cord. So I did that same one on our crossbody bags, and she loved it. Hers was black and red, and then it had a little green, and mine was green and white. So excited about that. And we said, okay, we'll buy a shirt, the merch at the concert to wear to this concert today. They ain't had no merch. Let's just start there. I've never been to a New Edition concert, a BBD concert, a RBRM concert where they did not have merch. They left money on the table from the jump. They left money on the table. They didn't have any merch. Us diehard NE for lifers, we're going to buy some merch. They had no merch. First era. And you know, if I'm going to give you this review, I'm going to give it to you straight. And you know I love my boys. So the stuff that I'm saying, It hurts me to say it, but I got to keep it real, right? And shout out to Alice. Alice was like, I can't wait for your review. And I was like, should I do them both together? Because I'm going to a show yesterday and then I'm going to a show today. And she was like, nope, do them separately. Chanel said, do them separately. So that's why I'm going try to get as much as possible out right now before I have to get up and get moving. All right. So they had no merch. You go into the Tropicana little arena that they have. It was a nice venue. You can see we had 4th row. So we were very close. We can see Johnny's shoes. We can see Ralph's jewelry and shoes and hat. His hat, he had a brimmed hat that said Black Lives Matter. Kudos to him for that. So good venue. There was a lot of older people in the crowd. And even though I'm 51 and she'll be 49, Chanel, we don't feel old or seem old. But there was a lot of older people in the crowd. And Johnny Gill is pushing 60, and Ralph is, right in the mid 50s. So it's like, of course, I guess our age is showing, right? But we didn't feel like it. So Chanel and I both wore jeans. I wore my bell-bottom jeans that kind of scraped the floor and my t-shirt, and she wore some jeans and her t-shirt. We wore our crossbody bags, and we both had hoop earrings on. So you can check my social media and you can see the shirts that I made, and you can see us on there. So we get there, and you know how it is when you go to a concert or you go somewhere. If it's us, it's going to be somebody in sequins or it's going to be somebody in some Timberlands. We have a spectrum of how we get down when we go to a show or we go out and who we're going to see. So you already know it's a plethora of that. So we go to sit down. The show started at 9 o'clock. It started a little after 9, but not much. The band starts playing. Johnny runs out and he opens with "Fair Weather Friend, I'll be there to the end." And he had on a crushed velvet burgundy jacket, a black shirt tucked in, his belt looked like he had a I don't know, Hermes, I don't know. It was a belt, a designer belt, and he had on black velvet pants, and then lapels were black, like velvet, and then down the side of the pants, it was like glittery, silver glittery stripes down the side. And then he had on some sparkly, silvery shoes. So he came out running. And the joke about Johnny is he always says when he joined New Edition, he could not dance. Well, honey, he done had 30, 40 years of practice because he was out there, "Fair Weather Friend." He was out there getting it. And he had on his thing. And I just wanted him to untuck that. Because, he gained a little weight, COVID weight. Who didn't? I wanted him just to untuck the shirt. But he looked good. He came out looking like a star. I put some notes because I want to make sure I don't forget everything. So he came out dancing. Of course, the crowd is wild. We're up. Fun fact, I don't sit down at any concert. Once I get there and the music starts and the artist comes out, then I'm up dancing. That's just how it goes. It is what it is, right? So when he said, "Get on your feet," he had to tell me twice. I was up and Chanel was up. Now, this is the thing. Me and Chanel, we get along good when it comes to hanging out, staying out, traveling, sharing a hotel room. It's easy. It's easy breezy. We don't have no issue, problem, or concerns, and we roll with it. So we don't have no problem standing up. So we got up, and of course, and we're dancing. He did Fair Weather Friends. Johnny Gill was even playing the bongos. Didn't know he can do that. It sound good. He was doing it. The only song that he sang that wasn't his was "Whatever All of Us Sing," "Before I Let Go." He sang that. Frankie Beverly Mays, and of course, everybody was dancing and singing. But Johnny is a preacher's kid, and he got out there preaching. He was like, "It don't matter what you look like on the outside. If you ain't working on the inside, he was speaking facts. And he gave a little church, and I wasn't mad at him. And he was like, ha, ha. He was doing it. That's what he does. So before I get to tell you the stuff that was all wrong in this concert, I definitely want to do the positive first. But I love my boys, but I gotta keep it real. They sang my song, "This One's for Me and You," but it was before Ralph came out there, and I was for sure before I went to that concert that they were going to do that together, because that's featuring New Edition. This One to Me and You, although it's on Johnny Gill's album, it's featuring New Edition. So I was like, okay, they'll probably save that to when Ralph is introduced and Ralph comes out there. They'll probably sing that together. But then I was already confused. That was already strike one. I was like, well, strike two, because the no merch was a strike one. And then two, I was like, why aren't they singing that together? Okay, but Johnny was still doing it. He got hit after hit after hit. He sang "This One's for Me and You." That's my jam. He sang what is this song I want to say? If I could have anything, it wouldn't be anything. Trey Songz did that song too, but we're splitting my house. My oldest daughter likes Trey Songz' version better. I like Johnny's better. He sang that. And he sang all his hits, of course. He sang My, My, My. The girl in front of me had a red dress on. I guess she wanted to make sure she had the red dress. Put on your red dress and your high heels. She had that on. And he said, "There you go, telling me no." And he also did "My Body's All Over Your Body." He did LSG stuff. So he was doing it. And him and Ralph did sing "Can You Stand the Rain." That was one of two songs that Ralph sang. Now, here's where it goes left. Let me make sure I got all my positive stuff. Oh, let me talk about this. So he was like, "I want to say hey to my parents in the audience." And then look around, and two people were waving. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Those ain't his parents. They were my boy Heavy D's parents. So I'm a Gemini. Johnny Gill's a Gemini. Heavy D was a Gemini. So his parents were out there jamming to Johnny Gill, and he shouted them out. Rob Stapleton, the comedian, was sitting in front of us. And if you don't know Rob Stapleton, I've seen him live in comedy concert. But back in the day, he used to open for New Edition. So he was in the audience. Bow-Legged Lou was in the audience. And I'm sure other folks were in the audience. And how we got to see Bow-Legged Lou is you know how the artist Johnny Gill was pulling out the mic for people to sing. Oh, let me see if you can sing. And this one girl took the mic, honey. She was singing it. And it was with "If I Could Have Anything." That's my jam. I can't play it because I own the rights to the music. And he was seeing who wanted to sing it. So a girl grabbed the mic, and Johnny was laughing because she could sing. And then he was like, "Okay, we can't be upstage. Let's have a man. Is there a man out there that can sing?" So this man came up, and he had his, glasses on, looking like a star and all of this stuff. And he came and sang too. And he was singing the hook. So that was good. And he was like, "Anybody else?" And he happened to hand the mic, and it was Bow-Legged Lou, and he was singing. And then the woman, Vanessa, he was with, not sure if that was his wife, but she started singing and tore it up. So that was cute. And he was very, it's Johnny Gill. He was very interactive with us. He looked like he was having a great time. He was smiling a lot. His voice, of course, y'all know Johnny Gill, was impeccable. He wasn't missing a note or a beat. Johnny came out. He'd been in this business over 40 years. Perfect combination. So he already knows. You already know. He ain't new to this, right? So he was good. Now here's where it goes left. So Johnny starts talking about a woman and how she is, and she doesn't have to be a this and a that, accept herself, embrace yourself. Then he goes into that song Perfect. Now the song is a dope song. Listen to the lyrics. And Ralph sings background kind of, or does the ad libs on that song. So he's singing the song, and then we hear something, and then automatically we see Ralph out there. And, the crowd goes wild. People rush the stage. Now, we had plenty of opportunity to get to the front of the stage. I love Ralph, but my girlfriend Chanel, that is her favorite. Y'all know Bobby is my favorite. Then I love Ralph. You already know. I love them all, so I can't even really say, but Bobby is my baby. So, and Chanel, Ralph is hers, and then Bobby is second for her. And if we had known and Ralph was properly introduced, we could have walked to the stage. I'm going to tell you why it was important that we should have walked to the stage, because we were literally right there. We could have walked to the stage, but people bum rushed the stage when Ralph came out. If Ralph was formally introduced, then we could have gone to the stage. So that's where it goes left. So Ralph, the legend that he is, legendary Ralph Tresvant, it wouldn't be New Edition. Y'all seen the New Edition story. If he didn't say, bring my brothers with me, because Maurice Starr wanted to hire him and just be a solo singer, he was like, I don't go out like that. If the fellas can't do it, I can't. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, then I can't. So put some respect on Ralph's name. He should have had a proper introduction, but he didn't. He just slid from the side and started singing, your face, your eyes. He started singing the ad-libs to Perfect, right? He comes out. Ralph has the hat on, the fedora. He has on black and red. He got a few chains on. He got, Ralph got his rings on. Ralph had his black jeans on with like silver in it. He was, looking like an R&B star. It wasn't a New Edition kind of outfits. It was Ralph's outfit. And he was on there. He knew he was looking good and smelling good. And of course, when Ralph come out, you already know the ladies is going. He already knows what's up. And I told Chanel, I said, he would not be Ralph if he didn't hold up against the wall, because Ralph liked to hold up against the wall and be like, and doing all of that. Ralph will find a wall. If y'all New Edition fans are with me, comment. Y'all know Ralph will find a wall. I need a man with, and he'll hold up. So Ralph, honey, sang Perfect. He sang Sensitivity, and he sang Can You Stand the Rain with Johnny. That's it. That's all. He did not. Ralph only sang one song by himself. What? That's it? This is Johnny Gill and Ralph Tresvant. This wasn't Johnny Gill featuring Ralph, special guest Ralph. They headlined the tour together according to the bill, according to the advertisement. They sang together. They were supposed to be together. And I'm going to fast forward. Even when we were leaving, somebody was like, Johnny Gill worked and did all the work and Ralph ain't do nothing. We don't know. This was the very first date of this tour. So we don't know how it's set up. Were they just trying to get out all the kinks? What were they trying to do? We don't know. But this was the first date. So Johnny is just singing everything. He's singing all his songs. He didn't even sing all his songs for real. The show was about an hour and 35 minutes, maybe 40 with both. And Ralph still got no introduction. He just was out there. Now, this is what Ralph was doing. I love Ralph and Ralph loves us. He loves us fans, right? He loves us family. Everybody, when New Edition knows that when we ride for you, we ride for you. He'll see some of the same faces in the different cities, so they become family and he gets to know them. Well, honey, remember I told y'all that people rush the stage. So Ralph all night was taking selfies with people. That's what he was doing on the stage. Johnny over here singing, there you go, telling me no, no, no. And then when Ralph felt like singing, there you go. When he felt like singing a background, he would do it. But it almost seemed like it was no rhyme or reason, or they were just out there kicking it and singing, because literally Ralph was, and if you were in the Atlantic City show, you can verify this and put it in the comments. Ralph was still singing and sliding and doing his thing when he felt like it, but he wasn't doing a full song. The only full song he did by himself was Sensitivity. He didn't say, do what I gotta do and break your heart. And they both have a song together called All Mine, and they didn't do it. And he didn't come out for This One's for Me and You. He didn't. So it was real weird. Ralph loves his fans. So, honey, he was taking pictures with everybody. And we could have gone up there. Had he been introduced, we would have been right up there and you would have seen a selfie with me and Ralph. So he was on a stage. He was bending down. And they was taking selfies. And even, Ralph is good for putting his foot up on the speaker, put his foot up on the speaker. And like this, people were like taking pictures, taking a video. He was posing. I even got some good videos, and I wasn't at the stage, but I was fourth row back. But he took pictures with everybody. So if you see on your feed and he took pictures and selfies and he's on the stage, that's how the night was. It was going down like that. So Chanel was like, oh, I knew I should have got up. I knew we should have got up. And I said, we didn't see him coming. If he was introduced properly, we would have got up and went there. There was no security at the stage. Now, they had security on the stage with them. You can see there's security on the sidelines, but you know how when you go to a show, sometimes there's security blocking it. Like, don't you even think about coming to the stage. When we went to see RBRM, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, in Atlantic City in 2018, we were up on this, and that was a big arena. We was up on the stage the whole time. I was taking pictures of Bobby like this, like literally. And that was like one of the best ones. We talked about that, Chanel and I. That was one of the best New Edition shows we had ever gone to. We were backstage. We got to take pictures. That was one of the best. We've been backstage before, but that was one of the best experiences. That was September 2018. But back to Atlantic City, Johnny and Ralph, Riz and Skills, 9/16/2022. So that we were kind of like, well, what? Well, why? And then Chanel was like, oh, I should have went up there. At least we got a picture. She was like, but I'm going up there today. And especially because of the Riz and Skills shirts. That shows that we for real. Like, right? We are for real. I posted the shirts, and guess what? Johnny Gill put fire signs. So he did see the shirt, so we can't wear them again today. I was like, shoot. At first, I was like, let's just wear our shirts again today. But then I was like, all them people smoking in the casino, and it's smoky. We on the boardwalk. They saw the shirts. So I was like, we don't even have time to wash them. We literally got to go back out. Like right now, I got to go back out. So I'm going to do a review for tonight's show. Maybe I'll do it tonight when I come back. But it's just like, wow. Even Chanel was like, this wasn't good. Ralph sang 1.5 songs. Can You Stand the Rain? Did it sound good? Amazing? Yes, it did. They sang some other songs together a little bit. But he didn't sing any Candy Girl. He didn't sing in a lot of the New Edition songs, even though he could have, because he was the lead on many. They didn't sing a lot of those. They did sing Can You Stand the Rain? It was strong. When Ralph sang Sensitivity, his voice was strong. Both of their voices were strong. They can sing, no doubt. They are entertainers, no doubt. And the show was entertaining. Let's keep it real. It was entertaining. But if you've seen them before, and I didn't see Ralph and Johnny before the last time, but a few years ago, right before COVID. But Chanel did it. She said, that's not how they did it. And I was like, this is how they did it. And I don't know if they were just trying to find their groove. I don't know if it was Johnny's tour, but he wanted Ralph to come to get some money. And, but he knew the billing with both of them would be good. That's just speculation. I'm not sure. Or if it was just, this is my tour and you come and you do what you do with the ladies. And then they both had flowers and roses, throwing them out, red roses. I almost got one, but I didn't. Then I was like, ooh, do they have thorns? I'm not sure. But they were throwing out roses. But if one wasn't coming directly to me, I didn't want no problems, because you think about a wedding when a garter is thrown. Women go crazy. Now you think about when Johnny Gill and Ralph are throwing roses out there. One fell right here on this girl's lap on like the same row as we did. And I would have been right there, but I got up with Chanel because we were going to try to go to the stage. And then we just couldn't. Oh, so Johnny Gill did come run through the audience right there by my seat, right there. So I looked like a creep because I took a selfie, like right on the side. I'm selfie here. And then Johnny is running down. His security was tight on him when he ran through that crowd, though. They were tight on him. And then Ralph was still up there. While Johnny was running through the stage, Ralph was still up there dancing, and just Ralph was having a good time. It was like a meet and greet on stage for Ralph. That's pretty much what it was. He sang when he wanted to, he didn't, when he didn't, and he was just meet and greet. He was a fan favorite because he was with the fans, and it was like a meet and greet on the stage. That's exactly what it was. And then later on, a few hours later, Chanel was saying she was seeing some people's pictures when he was through the casino, went through the casino, that they took some more pictures with him. So let me see, because I got to get dressed and I got to go to the next one. And I guess I'm just going to wear probably one of my New Edition shirts to this one. So let's see. I just want to make sure, because I jotted down. It's when you're trying to enjoy a concert and I'm jotting down notes. I was like, let me just jot down some notes. I don't catch everything. Let's see. This one's for me and you. The outfit, played the bongos, check. Ralph came out in the middle of Johnny's, correct, check. Johnny ran through the crowd singing. Ralph was socializing all night. He was taking pics, posing, selfies, check. We could have gone up there like normal, but we didn't, check. So we're in the fourth row. We had the opportunity to go check, but we missed our little window to go up on check. Ralph Harley saying, I wonder why, meet and greet on stage, check. All right, so by memory, I pretty much got everything. But again, as I wrap this up, I will say that the concert was enjoyable. And the beautiful thing about it is anytime I see anybody that's connected to New Edition, I'm immediately happy. I don't sit down, and I danced all night. And I've been having a rough couple of years, to be honest with you. So those are people that can really bring sunshine to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type I can get past, a lot. And I've endured a lot. But no matter what, I was like, this is the time. Everybody passing away. This is the time to celebrate life. So I'm going to celebrate life, and I'm going to dance. And I was doing my two-step, and I was there doing it. And I was taking selfies and videos, and I took some amazing pictures. I love photography, for those that don't know. Took amazing pictures, took amazing videos, listened to some good music, some great music, celebrated my boys in a room full of people who love and appreciate them. And it was beautiful. My foot is still hurt. For those that don't know, I stepped on a hammer like 2 weeks ago at the bottom, everywhere. It was bad. Foot was swollen. And now, because I was trying to walk, not stepping directly on my foot, I kind of twisted my ankle the way that I was walking, so the top of my foot is swollen. So I wore my Converse last night, going to wear some sneakers again tonight, because I needed it closed in. But I'm still going to dance. And guess what? My foot didn't hurt the whole time I was in the concert. As soon as I left, it started hurting, because that's how engaged I was with that. So Ralph, let me look at this picture. I'm going to show you a couple of pictures that I took. And then I got to go, y'all. This is one of my favorite ones that I took. And you can go on my IG at Kendall Lanice. You can't really see how good that is. So that's one of my favorite ones I took. So he has the red. So Johnny has the red velvet on, the black lapels, black pants, and then the reverse for Ralph. And I was like, what does his shirt say? And then, his hat. And somebody was like, oh, Johnny gained some weight. I'm like, haven't we all? I know you really can't. You got to go to my social medias. It's not really giving justice. Oh, there go Heavy D's parents that were in the audience. Johnny just looked happy, don't he? He looked happy. They both look happy, and Johnny seemed like he just was really, really happy. You know, Riz was just Riz. He was just smooth. He looked happy and he looked like he loved his fans. And that's just, but Riz just gonna be Riz. Ralph just gonna be smooth. He's smooth cat daddy. Where's that one that I said that I took with Johnny looking creepy? Look. I'm like sitting on the side, like, here I come. No, I can show you some of the shirts too, and then let me get on out of here. Oh wait, here go Johnny. Johnny look happy, don't he? Look at his face. You can't really see his face. He was getting it. You better go, Johnny. Look, there you go. Remember I told you he was playing the bongos. And let's see. They was clean. Look like they smell good up on that stage. And let me show you the shirts. Oh, this is what I had on. This is Chanel's. And I'm going to show you something. I gotta go. Oh, I got to go. Oh, these are the shirts. You see the bags. And then our name is on the back. All right, so it was a good time. I will be back to you, reporting to you about tonight's concert, letting you know. Bobby, what you think? He said he wasn't there. He was at the hotel. Um, but I'll let you know. I gotta hurry up and get moving. I'm on here longer than I even wanted to, but I definitely wanted to come and give this reviews and news about Johnny Gill and Ralph Tresvant tour date, the first one of this tour in Atlantic City, New Jersey on September 16th, 2022. All right, y'all. This is Kendall Anise for Reviews and News. Let me know what you think. And if you have tickets to go to this tour, please subscribe, like, and comment in this video. And if you were at the Atlantic City show, do the same. Now I got to try to see real quick how I can soak my feet, take a shower, get dressed, put on a little makeup, and get to the show on time so I can be back to you tonight with another review. Thank you so much for watching. Keep on keeping on to all my candy girls and all my men out there who have love for great singing and great groups. This will be on the Reviews and News playlist as well as the New Edition Central playlist. All right, y'all. Peace. God bless.